Hey YouTube! You may think this is a Friday Night Duels, especially since the video's not on a Friday, so that should probably be a dead giveaway that it's not. But we're going to try something a little different for the next couple of weeks on Friday Night Duels. We're doing a tournament. So we each lined up 8 decks. Got my 8 here. Removal Master 101's got his 8 there.
Yep.
So it'll be interesting to see which one will come out on top of this whole tournament. Rules are pretty much real simple. The decks will remain the same throughout the whole tournament. Extra decks are always set, so any shared cards from the extra deck, for example, I have 11 that are pretty much shared between all decks except for 2. Bells will also have to remain the same, even if we get new fancy cards that we want to use. So if I get a Brionic, I can't use it. If he gets a Cataster, he can't use it.
Damn.
If he gets a Scrap Dragon, he can't use it. If I get a Scrap Dragon, I can still use it, but only one.
No.
I have one. It's here right now.
I know, just kidding.
Yeah, so we'll kind of name off our decks. Start off with mine. People might recognize this one, VWXYZ Mechana deck. Of course, Chimera Tech and everyone else in there. Frog deck, Aquarius, whatever I'm calling it now. Frog Monarchs. Seeing if it can remove and bounce its way in. The Dark deck, which makes its triumphant return after being dismembered forever, is now more of a Blackwing deck than anything.
No, Blackwing.
Oh, what are you complaining? You got a Blackwing deck. My tournament deck, the Spell Crusher deck. This thing is always fun. Anti-field nuke. Super Sad. Of course, the Start Assault deck. Element X / Natra Sabers, or whatever the hell I'm calling it. Basically, Natras and X Sabers. I think people have seen that deck before.
Fun.
The Insect deck, just because it's still awesome yet. And the deck that still has roots back to the first deck, now in kick-ass card covers, the Black deck, which was the Hopeless Dragon deck, if anyone else is wondering. Go off yours now.
Alright, I got my X-Saber deck right here. My Synchro deck. I don't really know what to call it. That's still. I got my Insect deck.
He was hoping for a mirror match, but this ain't gonna be guaranteed.
Not guaranteed, but yeah. I got my Blackwing deck. And new card covers. Got my Gemini Warrior deck. Here's my zombies. Hopefully none of them are invisible.
Random Halo reference.
Dinosaurs. And here's my tournament deck. My Thunder deck.
Alright, so pretty much how this is going to be taken into considering how we're going to figure out who's going to be matched up. We're going to take one individual card from each deck, shuffle them into our piles, set them down, take the first card off. Whatever he drew is the decks that are going to be going. So we're going to do that right away. Of course, we're going to have to take them out of the card covers, make them even. So, Black will have Avenging Knight. Insects will have Gaia Knight. Element X will have the Beast. Super Sad will have Junk Warrior. Spell Crush will have Junk Destroyer. Just so I don't have to take something out of a card cover, we'll use Armed Wing for the Dark deck. Use Chimera Tech for VW. And I don't care, I'll use Kunai with Chain.
Alright, I'll use my X-Saber Golems, Sun Dragon, Spider, Blackwing Dragon for the Black Wings, Phoenix Gear Fiend, Giganto for Dinos, and Ancient Sacred Wyvern for the Thunder deck, and Red Eye Zombie Dragon for the zombies.
Alright. Give them a nice little shuffle. Alright, I'm ready.
Alright.
Ready, draw. Looks like it's Dinos versus VWXYZ for the first match.
Alright.
We'll draw one more so you guys can see next week's matchup. Looks like our tournament decks get a face-off.
Sweet.
Alright, so that was the hype. See you guys on Friday for round 1, VWXYZ versus Dino. And next week will be round 2, Spell Crush versus Thunder. See you, YouTube.